Go with us to Chattanooga, Tennessee, where we visit Rock City, Ruby Falls, and take a train ride from Chattanooga to Summerville, Georgia. Our first stop was at the Chattanooga Choo-Choo train station. The Chattanooga Choo-Choo made his first trip from Cincinnati to Chattanooga on March 5th, 1880. The first thing we saw was this little 5-year-old boy look up to his mom and say, "Hey, this place is dirty." And it was true. So we just visited a few shops and moved on to Rock City. We took this trip to Rock City in July of 2019. And we did this to get away from the heat. We thought it would be hotter in Florida or Savannah. Boy, were we wrong. It was over 100 degrees. So on another short day on top of Rock City, no one needs to be this close to the sun. This was the bridge that I became scared to death of heights. My brother was jumping up and down on it as we was crossing, and I fell onto the bridge. But I could see the ground below, and it has stuck with me ever since. Just looking at this picture scares me to death. Now, Ruby Falls stays around 60 degrees year-round, so I was ready to move in. On the way through the cave, you'll see all kind of natural formations formed from stalactites and stalagmites, and this is one of the few ones that you're allowed to touch. Now, the rest of these formations are all hands-off and just for viewing only. So sit back and relax and let's enjoy the view. Now watch this little turtle climb the rock. It's not climbing a rock, it's a rock. Now is the moment that we all been waiting for, to see the waterfalls just around the corner. And then you hear the water falling, the lights go off, you walk into the room, and there it is. We exit Ruby Falls and head back to the hotel. The next morning we got up and headed to the Grand Junction Depot in Chattanooga. This is part of the Tennessee Valley Railroad, and we boarded engine 4501 to head to Summerville, which is an all-day trip, but it's very nice and relaxing. On our way outside of Chattanooga, headed towards Summerville, you pass a modern art exhibit. Some beautiful land. You can see the mountains in the background. And I'm sure some of you may really enjoy the beauty of this art. But some of you may wonder, what a waste of good land. And it kind of reminds me of some of the feed mills that I've been at and some of the scrap metal hanging around. Anyway, who knows? The last time I was in Chattanooga, that was very small. It was a very elegant town, very nice and enjoyable. But now they seem to embrace graffiti and trash. But anyway, just my own personal thoughts. When you stop at Somerville, they have to turn the train around. So it's basically just a big turntable, and the train pulls on it and turns around. While I was in Chattanooga, they were running a contest for the calendar for the following year of the best pictures of the train. So as we're driving down, as we're riding by each of the intersections, you could see people on the side of the street taking pictures. The guy on the red Jeep, we got a few pictures of him at 3 different intersections, but we didn't start taking these pictures until on the way back. It was kind of fun. Gave it a little bit of interesting shot. You see all different type of characters standing on the side of the road as you ride by, and some ruins of times past. Overall, it was a very nice, enjoyable trip. But as you can see, graffiti mounds the walls, ruins, mounds the train ride, but there are some beautiful sights also. So it was very enjoyable and relaxing. So if you enjoy trips like this, uh, please like, share, and subscribe, and follow us again. We do all kind of things here.